Hi all, this is the another portion of our sixth module of Principles of Management, that is trait model of leadership. I have already discussed on leadership styles and leadership versus management, and now I am going to discuss on trait model of leadership. Actually, the trait model of leadership is based on the characteristics of many leaders. That is a study have been done on different unsuccessful as well as successful leaders, and it is used to predict the leadership effectiveness. The resulting list of traits are then compared or to those of potential leaders to assess their likelihood success or failure. So successful leaders definitely have a common interest, common abilities, and common personality traits. So many researchers has been conducted through the last 3 decades. A set of core traits of successful leaders have been identified, and I will be going through different core traits which has been identified as for a successful leaders. The researchers have identified about more than hundreds of traits, and I am going to discuss a few of them. Actually, traits means in Malayalam we could say that ലക്ഷണങ്ങൾ, that is the നല്ല ലീഡറിന് വേണ്ടുന്ന ലക്ഷണങ്ങൾ. That is what this trait leader model of leadership put forward. Okay, and the first one is achievement drives. That is, a good leader should be very ambitious, should have enough energy and a good deal of effortness and initiative, and we know that it's really necessary for the success of any business or an organization. Next one is motivation. He should be able to motivate his co-workers or co-employees. That is, in order to reach the common goal or achieve a common goal, an intense desire is needed to lead others. And the third one is honesty and integrity. Of course, it is very necessary. The leader should be trustworthy, reliable, as well as an open-minded. And next one is self-confidence. That is, a leader should have confidence in his belief, his idea, and his ability. And next one is cognitive ability. He should be capable of exercising a good judgment, and he should have a strong analytical skills and conceptually skilled. And next one is knowledge of business. He should have a knowledge of industries and as well as other technical matters. And next identified trait is emotional maturity. A leader should have good emotional maturity, as well as he should have creativity, flexibility, and other qualities like charisma. And this trait model of leadership have a lot of advantages as well as limitations. It has proven to be a good yardstick to identify a good leader. Also, it's naturally a very pleasing theory. It gives us a detailed knowledge and understanding of the leader element in the leadership process. But at the same time, it has a lot of disadvantages, that we can't stick on to these core traits to identify a good or a successful leader. It can't always work. For example, there are some other yardsticks like height, weight, etc. to identify a good leader. But how could we say that a person with a good height and weight only can serve as a good leader? So it doesn't always work. It have a lot of disadvantages, and sometimes this theory proved to be very complex. This is all about trait theory of leadership. I have shared the notes and PPT with you. Please go through these notes and PPT also.